I'll pass the message on.
Thank you. So we are getting ready to go to our last scheduled appointment for our Microsoft medley. Yeah. This is the Microsoft Design Lab. Oh, those look so pretty. I was watching the presentation and seeing those. It was a very like Apple commercial with the colors, and I was like, oh, that's beautiful. Those are beautiful controllers. So, hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Great.
Before we get into talking about your beautiful controllers that you brought with us, can you give us a quick introduction?
Yeah, I'm Monique Chatterjee, and I'm a principal designer with Xbox.
Cool. Thank you.
I've been working on this project for like 16 months now.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah. Well, the work shows. Those are really nice. Let's see. Can you position them near the camera? Let's take a look at these.
Oh, sure. Yeah. So I brought a few examples of the kinds of.
Can I hold them? Oh.
Yeah, these are.
This says Storm Yeti.
Yeah.
It's like a boss in a game.
Right. So with the Xbox Design Lab system, you can fully customize the colors on your controller, and you can also add a line of custom engraving. So you get 16 characters, which maps to any gamer tag. You can do your gamer tag or a message, a message for a friend.
It seems so shiny. Now, are they like preset paint colors, and you just kind of select the different sort of skin options?
So I brought.
Oh, there's like paint chips.
Yeah.
This is like going to Home Depot or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like going to the Xbox Design Lab right here. We have 15 different colors, and you can customize basically every part on the controller. So top case, side cases, front triggers, thumbsticks, D-pad, ABXY buttons, everything is fully customizable. We have this color palette, which is really, really broad. It allows you to create, I think it's over 8 million designs you could make with this color palette.
How many
really
colors
broad.
are in the color palette? Like selectable, I guess.
So there are 15 colors, and you can use any of the 15 colors on any of the main case parts. There are 8 colors that you can use on the thumbsticks, and then the ABXY and View menu have 5 and 4 different combinations. So so they combine to create like an enormous amount of variation.
Absurd amount of customization.
Yeah.
I was eyeing this one from the distance. It says new Sasquatch. It doesn't look very Sasquatchy. It looks fiery. But so how tied together are these? These are very well coordinated and design wise.
Right.
How tied together are the colors? If I wanted 2 different colored thumbsticks, is that something I could do?
We actually organize the parts in groups that are meant to hang together, so the thumbsticks
like
always go together.
Same thing.
So the triggers, bumpers, and front case go together.
And buttons, I assume.
Yeah, and the top and side case always goes together, and the back case and the battery door.
So that's why they
always
look
goes
coordinated.
So the beautiful thing is that you can combine any of these colors and make any expression, and it's always going to look great because you'll never disrupt the way that the product reads. The way that the pieces fit together. So you get like the maximum kind of creative expression, but you always get a great product out of it.
So like manufacturing wise, how long from order to arriving at my house? Like how long is the process?
So right now, if you pre-order, you're going to get your product in September. But after that pre-order window is open, from the moment you press buy to the day it's delivered at your door is going to be 14 days or less.
Oh, wow.
So it's a pretty quick
Yeah.
process. This is the first time, in our history of Xbox that we've been able to pull this system together where we can do, put our fan in complete control of the design and deliver something totally custom.
Yeah, it almost reminds me of the Xbox 360 faceplates, which were a cool little customization feature. But this is, something that everyone kind of has their own. Everyone has their own controller.
Yeah.
So it's more of an identifiable mark of like, this is mine.
Right.
Right.
And we have this huge diversity of fan base. We have different ages, races, genders, people playing different kinds of games, and it really comes down to choice. Like, everybody responds to color. Everybody has like an opinion about color, and everybody wants to be expressive. Everybody wants to express who they are, and so this kind of gives that tool to like all of the fans.
And these are the basic controllers. I know there's also Xbox One Pro controllers, and there's different variants from the Xbox Lab. Has there been any consideration to add the customization features to those things as well, or is that already available in the pre-orders?
Well, we started with the best candidate, which is the new controller that we just announced at E3. But we're going to keep an eye on the system and really listen to what fans are saying and what people want, and I'm sure we'll figure out how to respond. Right? What's super cool about this program is that it's a platform for us. We've kind of figured out how to develop this customization experience that's super easy for everyone to use, and kind of figured out how to get it through to the manufacturing, like through the supply chain, and really deliver it to people. So it's kind of like the sky's the limit. We'll see where it goes.
Cool. And I assume that could include anything from adding other controllers to adding different colors to adding, whatever people seem to be wanting. How are you watching the chatter as far as people respond to it?
We have like a huge team, just kind of monitoring all of the social sites, and we'll be taking the information in. And we'll be we can see what's flying, what colors are flying off the shelves, and
as someone who has not yet pre-ordered his controller, I've been here at E3, so I haven't been able to. But as somebody who has not yet done this, what's the cost differential between just the sort of basic standard, straight off the assembly line controller versus having it customized like this?
Right. Well, it's $79.99 to do this, and then $9.99 for an engraving. So there's I think it's a $20 upcharge for the experience, but totally well worth it to have something that's like yours, personal, your own, and you designed it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Can we take a look at these chips real quick?
Sure.
What if we each take half? I kind of want to fan them out for the viewers.
So we have a bunch of dark neutrals, and then we have some really fun pop colors. You can see the orange, pink, and green.
I like the green. That's a very poppy green.
Yeah. And then we do have a few pastels. So we have the pink and the glacier blue.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, you're holding some of the pastels there. Yeah. So this is neat. I like the chips a lot.
Yeah. So it all comes down to choice, and really sort of offering something for everyone, and letting people tell their own stories, letting people show up for gaming the way that they want to show up.
Have you seen like a color combination that like what's let me ask it this way? What's your color combination that you're like, oh, that's me, that speaks to me?
Yeah. Well, it kind of depends on the day. Like, to be honest, it's addictive. If you go on to the Design Lab
You've
site,
got like a wall of these at home.
If you go onto the Design Lab site, it's like you're like, oh, I like this blue, I like this green, and then you click on the yellow, and you're like, I kind of like that too, and it's sort of addictive. But I'm feeling the pinks today.
The pinks,
yeah. Tomorrow it might be something different, but it's really cool because you can start from a blank slate on Xbox Design Lab, or you can start from something that was built by someone else in the community. There's a community page where you can sort by color, you can sort by likes, so you can find a lot of great inspiration and a lot of great starting points.
Cool. It's like the appealing to the designer in us. That's nice.
Yeah. Take it any way you want.
So you mentioned there being like sort of a community aspect to this. How do people brag about their work? How do you see that taking off in the community?
Well, we definitely provided like great ways to do that, because you can save anything that you've built. You don't have to order it to save it. And when you click save, we create this set of cropped vignetted images that are they're close-ups. They're really beautiful, and they celebrate your color choices. And those beautiful close-up shots are the ones that get published out. So you can publish to Facebook or the community site, or basically any social network. You can also email to your friends. So
cool.
Yeah.
So you said this has been in the process for 16 months. I actually have to let you go soon, but can you walk us through sort of like what were the steps as far as making this happen? Where did it all come from?
Well, the demand's been there. Like, people have been asking for ways to express themselves and asking for more color. So it was really a process of going out, talking to people in more depth, understanding what was important, and then like getting a grasp on the range of colors that we needed to offer. And then I'm the one that actually goes and develops all the pigments to figure out exactly which colors we're going to have. And a big part of it was getting the pipeline setup, the whole like manufacturing process. It's a totally new type of business for us to assemble these like custom designs. So
cool.
Yeah, so it was a bit of research about the fans, a bit of color work on the design side, and then a whole lot of sort of internal infrastructure to bring this to life.
Cool. Well, thank you very much for your time. I should let you go. But
thank you.
Thanks for bringing these over. I'll just keep this one.
Okay. Thank you.
So that is day 2 of the Shacknews stream. We're going to have some more shows on later on, but that is our time with Microsoft. We're saying farewell. Thank you for tuning in. Tune again at